In late 2022, the launch of ChatGPT sent a digital shockwave through the global knowledge work labor market. This line tracks actual payroll records from ADP. For software developers between the ages of 22 and 25, employment didn't just dip, it plunged 20% between late 2022 and July 2025. Yet for their older colleagues, the pattern vanishes. During that exact same window, employment for developers aged 30 and older actually grew. We see the same divergence in customer service. The youngest workers are dropping off the payrolls, while senior staff remains insulated. If AI is a universal threat to employment, it is behaving like a highly specific sniper, taking out only the youngest people in the room. Right now, workers are staring at their screens, trying to calculate whether their specific career is going to exist in 5 years. Looking at macroeconomic projections will not help you. The World Economic Forum projects a net gain of 78 million new jobs globally by 2030, but that aggregate figure tells you nothing about the risk to your individual desk. Sentiment surveys are equally hollow. Asking employees how worried they are about automation only measures historical anxiety. It fails to track the actual mechanical changes happening inside our daily workflows. Even academic models from MIT fall short. They estimate what AI could do in principle, but there is an enormous gap between what a machine is capable of doing and what businesses are actually deploying at scale. These numbers fail to answer the single question you actually need answered. Is the machine replacing me, or is it working with me? To get that answer, we have to look at the Anthropic Economic Index. Researchers mapped millions of real interactions with the Claude AI system against the 19,000 specific occupations tracked by the U.S. Department of Labor. This visualizes the only metric that cuts through the noise. It divides AI tasks into 2 distinct buckets to track the augmentation to automation ratio. Automation occurs when a worker delegates a task entirely to the AI. The human is removed from the loop, and the machine produces a finished output, like triaging a heavy inbox or processing thousands of records. Augmentation is a collaborative process. The human retains judgment and direction, passing the work back and forth with the AI to brainstorm, validate facts, or iterate on a difficult concept. On consumer-facing chat interfaces, augmentation holds a narrow lead. 52% of interactions keep a human firmly in the loop. But in enterprise API pipelines, the direct corporate integrations happening in the background, automation heavily dominates, specifically in coding and back-office workflows. AI acts like a collaborative assistant in the consumer chat box, while quietly replacing routine tasks in the corporate backend. The augmentation to automation ratio tracks the exact line where junior workers are disappearing from the payroll. The tasks traditionally assigned to junior employees, first drafts, data triage, and basic code writing, are highly structured and lower complexity. They slot perfectly into the automation category. Mid-career and senior workers are tasked with applying contextual strategy and organizational judgment to those outputs. Their daily work aligns with the augmentation category. We see this confirmed by the fact that jobs requiring physical presence or extreme human expertise, like health aides, show zero age-based decline. AI is erasing the specific entry-level tasks that once served as the starting ramp into a white-collar career. The old strategy of picking a safe industry is dead if your daily tasks fall into the automation column. Administrative and back-office roles at small to medium firms face immediate risk. Businesses are building invisible pipelines to handle document processing and scheduling with humans entirely out of the loop. Because the entry ramp is flattening, your shield against displacement is acquiring deep, relational, and contextual knowledge about how your organization runs. That is the judgment a machine cannot easily replicate. This bar chart shows the financial reality of the new market. Workers who learn to actively direct and augment with AI are commanding a 56% wage premium over baseline roles. Stop asking if AI will take your job. Audit your daily tasks and make sure you are positioning yourself on the human-in-the-loop side of the augmentation ratio.